Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. This is Kaylani. If you're new, welcome. I'm glad you get to join me. I'm like, man, I'm glad I got you. You get to see me read, but yeah, nah, I'm not even gonna start with that. I'm not even gonna start with that. All I'm gonna say is that I have some messages for you guys that I channeled prior to this. I was outside and I saw some interesting things occur. I saw two rats. In the process of this, there could be somebody real close to your home, or somebody wants to come near you. I feel like somebody's hiding. You could feel like you're seeing somebody, but that's not the person. So I feel like there's like a projection also going on or something like that. Let's see what we get from the cards also. So let's get into your message. I have the King of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, here we go. We go sliding again. But let me fix you guys now, Sagittarius. But basically what I'm seeing so far is there is somebody romantically interested in you. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this can be somebody that's coming across with high emotions at this time, trying to come across as being your knight in shining armor. Following. This person could be following you, or specifically, this is not supposed to be a love message, Sagittarius. This is very specific also. This is not supposed to be a love message. You could have somebody in your energy that you don't necessarily want, or you are trying to balance something out with this person, but they keep on going in your energy. You put somebody on timeout. The Devil. So you're working hard right now. Hard for this Ace of Swords. Truth, knowledge. I feel like this wisdom, it's all at the top of your dome. I feel like also you're protecting yourself hard right now. You're little you, you're protecting real hard right now. Or little you is protecting you. So you could have you could have been in a situation, or there's somebody that has either a cousin or a sibling or just a small person around them that is extremely mature. Ooh, you saw how that card did that? The Fool. You saw that card, it just like tried to like, it went like up and down for a second. And it's 0. The Fool. First card in the deck. So, new beginnings. Possibilities. So, you're in overdrive for these new beginnings and possibilities. Innocence. So, again, innocence. So somebody's not allowing you to be spontaneous. This energy could be bothering you. Like that shit could be irking you because you're searching for your opportunity. And it's something interesting going on here because you're not necessarily searching for an opportunity. I heard somebody say, no, clarify. But you're trying to just hop. You're jumping off a cliff, jumping off a mountain. Somebody could be trying to do something spontaneous like bungee jumping or canoeing or something a little bit different, traveling. You could be trying to plan to travel. Justice in the reverse. You could be trying to do all these things because you felt like there was something unfair going in your life. Somebody was coming into your life and they were unfair. This person may have taken a lack of accountability. I feel like somebody's lying to themselves. This is causing a punishment. Anxiety. The punishment is anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia. Somebody tried to transfer this to you. Is that correct, or am I capping? Yeah, I feel like you put a boundary up. This could have been a love connection. Clarify that. Was somebody trying to transfer this? Yeah, again, somebody's trying to transfer the Three of Swords, 9, 9, and 6, the karmic lover, or this person became karmic. If you think about it, if the lovers were in the reverse, this is all 9s, but the lovers was in the upright. So there's something about duality. But we're going to clarify which card is which, because it's out of this hand. Because there's 2 9s here. So I wonder which one is paired with this 6. You could be wondering who is paired with you. You could be wondering if this is some weird shit, but it popped up in my head. And that could be happening for you too. But you could be wondering if you ran across your soulmate already. Something already snapped, something already went. But the answer is no. No, the answer is no. Literally, the answer is no. I feel like you think maybe. Feel me? Of 2 together. That's interesting that felt like that. The strength of 2 together, the Hanged Man. Release. The strength of 2 together. This is maybe what you're trying to accomplish. The strength of 1 together. The strength of you being together. A circle is what I'm getting. You're trying to encompass some shit. I feel like you're trying to encompass you. You're trying to round yourself in. Literally, 3. This is making a circle. So you could be creating this within your partnerships, your family life, your finances, and this is also within your spirituality. This is tying into your romance, but you're not it's not a heavy focus because you're going through some process of rebirth. You're going within, it's your inner calling. Okay, so you're in a new phase. Let's see. Yep, angel on angel. Yeah, so this judgment that you're going through now is calling in balance. Hello, Shelly. Can you hear me on the telly, Sally? It's calling in balance. The Star. And I'm sorry, you guys, I can't see the chat, but right now, because I have this thing holding this shit in place. But I see you guys. I missed you guys. I always miss you guys. Sagittarius, you guys be so fun. You guys be so fun. You guys be giving some good energy. Sagittarius, don't even play around. You guys be giving some good ass energy. I'll be like, whoa, Sagittarius. Sagittarius always be cool. Well, let's see. Completed. Yeah, you know what? Your friends could be gassing you, or you could be realizing like all this energy. Yeah, maybe, man. Sagittarius, your guys' energy has been affecting me, I think, like, before I even tried to conduct your readings, before I hopped back onto YouTube. Because if I'm looking at this shit right, I feel like one of you guys entered the work environment and, okay, motherfuckers is on you, okay? That's what, like, you're like, wait a second, this is odd. Like, yeah. But no, yeah, you could be also becoming insecure to a point. But I think it could also be, let me clarify this. Because I have the Queen of Wands at the top of the deck. The Chariot. So yeah, you're having a lot of movement and progression, the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like you are showing, you're shining to a lot of people. It's because you put yourself on your own direction. So let me word that better for you. Because you didn't care, and because you cared, basically, you cared to not care about sacrificing yourself for others that did not really care about you or did not know how they should have treated you. And I feel like right now, because of that, you've been leveled up. I don't know how this happens this specific way for you, but thrown into the little pot is your level of determination. Your level of determination before was very specific. It was actually lower. And some of you guys can attest to this shit. You guys are like, damn, as soon as I hopped out of this situation, I'm extremely productive. Or X, Y, and Z. The reason being is because it's your mode of transportation. It's what's carrying you there, Sagittarius. What is that? What does that mean to you? The unities. Somebody likes to build games. Somebody wants to build games. Or somebody is in computer science. Because all I heard is unity. And then that shit popped up in my head. But yeah, I feel like you allowed yourself to go against the grain, but I feel like these ideas that you had were good, but there's something about you may have been paired up with somebody may have came into your life, and I feel like these ideas of you going against the grain, they kind of changed, or I feel like you were tailored, literally somebody cut you or tried to mold you to some type of degree here. And it could be due to their generosity. This could have been somebody, you could have thought somebody was really in love with you. This person could be, but they could have been changing over time. I feel like there's a huge misconception on how you're supposed to actually get your new beginning. And somebody wants you to start your new beginning, basically, attached to them. It's like they don't want you to see that you're the Hierophant in regards to honoring your original traditions. Now, your traditions, you grew up a very specific way and somebody else grew up a very specific way, okay? I'm not going to talk no BS, no bullshit on here right now. But all I'm going to say is I feel like your family, to a degree, was extremely merciful to you in very specific ways, aspects. And this goes down to also, you may be realizing your levels of trauma were more so spiked when you tried to branch out, when you left. Because there's something about tradition, social approval, and conformity. So I feel like you could have tried to conform, but I feel like your personality, this shit fucked you up. You could have literally had the devil come out of you. I'm not gonna lie. This is what this is giving. Like, this is the Hierophant in the reverse. It's you in denial, basically, in denial of a lot of things, in denial of yourself. So I feel like that's going to your moon. You're going to your southern pole. This shit also, when you drop, your ambitions decrease clearly. I feel like that shit's for everybody. But I feel like specifically when you were alone, you were extremely driven. There was a time period in your life where you were alone by choice. And you had the ability to think fast. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is, why did it change when you entered a different relationship or a different connection? Because prior to that connection, you were grounded. Clearly, you weren't grounded because there was something. I think it's a lack of shadow work also. You could be doing a lot of shadow work. Or you have done a lot of shadow work, but you did not notice that you were doing shadow work. You were just in struggle mode or survival mode, basically. The Emperor. So yeah, respect. Put respect on my name. Put respect on Sagittarius's name. In regards to how you are going to gain your stability, your structure. You have discipline. Your level of discipline. You don't want to go to the damn it's like for example, you don't want to go to whatever you're doing, and this is like, there's something about, you didn't want to come back here. You didn't want to come back here. You could feel like, why the fuck was I sent back here? Right? The reason is because of discipline. This is one of the reasons. This is one, whatever you're facing in your life right now, this could be really bad too. This is the reason. This is one of the main events that's going to lead you to free yourself, as in, you're not going to have to come back here. There's going to be more. You're going to have a family. Like, there's certain things that are going to occur for you guys. Some of you guys are going to have kids. Some of you guys are going to meet your tribe. Some of you guys are going to actually build only for yourself for a period of time and then consecrate with somebody else. Like, that's interesting. But yeah, you're supposed to live in a period where you demonstrate this energy of leadership and stability and structure. You could even be using Libran energy to show people how to get mental clarity or how to get to these breakthroughs with these new ideas. To sharpen your mind, you're doing new strategies to sharpen your mind. Because there's always, and there's something too. Some of you guys could be getting surgery. Or some of you guys were contemplating surgery. This could be not even, what is that shit called? Health related. This could be not even health related. No, you're good. I feel like it came and it went. Like, you were in some type of very, I don't know. I feel like you were feeling like you were getting punished. I'm not going to lie. And I think that you had to get really grounded within yourself. Like round one, nah. I feel like you thought, you thought, but it came again. And this time now you know. Like this is what the last situation prepared you was for this situation. The last situation that you had, and this could have been 2 years ago, between 2 and 3 years ago. That situation prepared you for the situation you were just in or are in. Now, this is your mentality, this is your morals, and this is also your morale. For example, you are much more aware now. This is, for example, like somebody leaving a fucking briefcase full of money in a car and it gets stolen. Like, you're trying to make there's some things that you were like, I don't know. I feel like somebody was doing some goofy ass shit, and it's because they felt like they were always getting punished and like they did not have any room to breathe, or like life was just so fucked up, like within this current situation or the last situation. But you have to remember one thing: there's a situation you went through 2 to 3 years ago, or this could have been, no, this had to be at least over a year ago. There's a situation you went through, but I think it's much longer than that, 2 to 3 years ago. And that prepped you. There was a very specific lesson that you learned there in regards to how people are and how you are, what your emotions are, and what you perceive to be the truth and what you stand on. That tailored the universe. Like, there's something about metamorphosis, or the not even metamorphosis within you, but that too, but the universe rearranged itself. And I feel like you were on a path after that, potentially, where you were in solitude. And then much later, something has happened, which could be now. And now you have to leave behind certain things, because that past situation, you held on to that shit too, because you have the world here, and you have the 8 of Cups. Yes, this is almost like you walked away from something, right? But you had no choice to. I feel like this caused a lot of turbulence within you. You tried to heal from this, but there's still shit that was under the rug that you had to clear. Now was the clearing. This big ass tower that I just seen. You could have went through a very long cleansing, and you could have had a very specific cleansing happen to you on one day. And this was very difficult to get to. I feel like you were crying a lot, going through a lot of emotional turmoil, but specifically crying a lot before you had to do this process. And you knew this shit was coming like that. And I feel like you were crying because you felt like there was some type of lost opportunity, a missed chance, or you had bad investments. And I feel like you criticize yourself a lot. You do. And I get it. It could be a terrible situation, right? But the reality is what the fuck is that doing for you, Sagittarius? You know you did something wrong. You know you had lack of planning, but now you see, right? So I feel like right now you're recovering. But I feel like you're properly recovering this time. You're not going, I feel like you know for a fact that whatever ties that you released, whatever ties that you severed, there is no chance that you can actually bring those connections back or recircle them again. Like, this is permanently crossed out in your book, but you have no choice, because if this shit does pan out that way for you, basically, you know it's justice in the reverse for yourself. You have to choose yourself. Regardless of the outcome, you have to choose yourself. You have to choose, basically, the Most High, what the Most High wanted you to build. You can't reject it. 4 and 8. You have to make it grow, basically, because you invested into it already. And you know that. There's something, because it's you. It's your actual destiny. That's a very specific. If you don't do what aligns on your path, you're going to go through it again and again and again in different forms. It's not just going to come through that specific situation like you had before this time and last time. Now you're going to see fucking a tornado type shit. I don't know who needs to hear that. I guess that's a warning. But that's no fear. There's no fear in the game on that shit. You get me? The point is to make sure that basically you need to pray. There's nothing better I can tell you to do. You need to pray. And you need to pray for very specific things, like motherfuckers, God showing you, Jesus showing you, the Almighty King of Israel showing you, hey, this person is disgusted by me and they should not be in my life. Like, let them discuss. Like, let them really show who they are to you. And I know that shit. You said let them hurt your feelings. Shit. Let me know I want to hear what you really want to say. Type shit. And that right there, that truth, is gonna cause some neutralization. And I feel like from there too, you're gonna put a lot of these things to rest. There's also a thing where something has happened to you and you want to treat somebody or something differently, where you're showing grace. That's beautiful, and I commend you for that. That's one thing I can say. You want to show yourself grace and you want to show the other person grace because you know it's the right thing to do. Good. There's one thing I want to tell you too. You know what the right thing to do for yourself is. Even though, yes, you know what the right thing to do for a specific situation is, you know what the right thing to do in regards to choosing yourself. And that's very specific. Like, that's just like literally, like, you know what to do. You know the right things to do. But you need to start to do them. Man, I saw some bad shit. Some of you guys were on some trail shit. I don't know. You said shit. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys were definitely somebody's name's Desi. Um, somebody's name's Desmere or something like that. I don't know. But and Devonte. But basically, yeah, you guys could have been operating in a lower vibrational state in your lower self. And I feel like you could have thought some things were okay given what's going on around you and the negative things that people are doing around you. But somebody wants you to fall for that. Or again, the Two of Cups. The other half of this situation is affecting you negatively, rather that be a thing or a person. And you're analyzing that now, and you're retraining something within yourself to not have bad investments. And that is a bad investment. That's a bad investment within yourself. So you're making sure of that. You could have been really like, damn, life is hard. But now you understand why. You could have been like, nah, duh, nigga. Yeah, that's why it was hard. I was doing all this dumb shit, but I was doing it out of a cause. But shit, I can't do that. You could really be coming to these types of realizations too. Like, for example, it's like a hothead getting cooled off type shit, but it's like real different in this case. It's like, for example, like, shit, I heard let's just keep it a buck. I heard let's just keep it a buck. Shit. All I gotta say is, man, you know what? Food, that shit should be free. Water, that shit should be free. And Wi-Fi, that shit should be free for the people, bro. Because honestly, yeah, I think that people will be in a more progressive state if they could just have those things. I mean, shit, bro. We're already in debt. Fucking thing. And then they leaked all of our socials. Oh yeah, that's a big ass thing. They leaked all of our socials. So guess what? Spiritually, guess what? I was really thinking about that shit. I was like, so they leaked all of our socials. So does that mean like these people like want us to use our names? Because we're identified by numbers, right? So I feel like a part of everybody is low-key missing now. Like, it's all even. A part of everybody's all missing. But that was never a part of you. That's a fucking number. So I don't know. But yeah, freeze your credit, bro. I'm just letting you guys know. Freeze your credit. If you guys are all, yeah, do that. But yeah, all I'm going to say is that shit is fucking numbers and shit. But I feel like also for the higher ups, those numbers calculate to very specific numbers. So yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, we'll just not talk about that right now anymore. Death in the reverse. Clarify, why is death in the reverse? Was this a foobar? No, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, resistance to change, holding on, lack of long-term vision, working without results. So, who is this for? The Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Ooh. I'm sorry. I was looking at this shit because I was like, because you guys should definitely look into basically what's going on with our lands right now. I don't know. Let me know. But the lands are infertile. With this wand right here. And it's purposeful. I feel like there's a new project. But I'm not trying to pull that type of energy right now. But if you guys want a reading like that, we can do that too. But yeah. I feel like the land is this applies to you, actually. I'm bullshitting. This applies to you, 1 in 10. This applies to you. The land is infertile. There's something about that too. This is all coming together. So you could be piecing all of this shit together. Now, you could have just been trying to avoid certain things, but now you're just like, fuck it. This shit's too much. This is how I'm gonna have to, like, survival mode. All I have to say is survival mode. You're like, shit, I'm getting anxiety. You're about to have a lot of mental clarity because I feel like you're seeing where you want to go. You could want to literally move out of the country, baby. You could be like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Ooh. You know what's weird too? Because when I see this shit, I see 2 aces right here. And I'm like, are they really about to do that? And it's about to work too. For one of y'all, it's about to work too. You said, I'm about to have plants. So yeah, this is going to be a sudden change. So one of you guys may move, like, suddenly. Or this is going to be next for one of you guys. One of you guys may move, like, just like, this is a tower. Boom. You're gone. You're out of the country. Boom. Like that. Ooh. See that? Yeah. So that could be a thing. Or this could have happened to you. Let me know. Shit. Go on, girl. Shoot. Go get yours. But yeah, if you're trying to die, whoa, whoa. If you're trying to develop, envelope, develop, envelope. Let me see something right now. Dude, you see that? Envelope. But envelope, I feel like you're going to be going somewhere. You could be getting a passport. Or you could be looking for your passport. You could be looking for your passport card. You could be doing small travel right now or something like that. This could even be just like the state next to you, the country next to you. But this is gearing you towards travel. I feel like you're also about to see through the veil. Traveling is about to help you see through the veil. There's something about... What does this say right here, bro? What does this say right here? Obey. Obey. So somebody's traveling to do obia. This person's name could be Evelyn. Or Devin. Or last name Lopez. I don't know why I got that. Hard work. I have the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this popping out? Opportunities. So you're going to have something handed to you. You're going to have something handed to you. And I feel like it's going to help you understand what route you're going on next. Why is that significant? You're about to have something handed to you because of the sun. So you're about to get the success that you want. All is well. That's all you need to know. Accompanied by the moon. You could be having a lot of unclear thoughts, not knowing what's gonna fucking happen next. All is well. And that's, I genuinely can say that for you. On some crazy shit, we're ending the reading right there. And this energy right here, this Queen of Wands, you need to have the courage. There's something about you, you're lacking the courage within yourself right now. You need to have the courage and just use your determination. And this determination, rather, even if it is your zest for life and you're still trying to work on something in a totally different area, it's going to help you. So all is well. Just make sure you're practicing or implementing what you need to do. Practice perfect. Practice, like, you see this shit, make the correction. It's hard as fuck because this is real life, nigga. This ain't no dream state shit. But you're about to have a lot of control. I feel like you're about to, somebody is about to, all is well. You're trying to do something really big for yourself. All is well. You're about to have control. You're about to feel like you have control in your situation. You genuinely are. All is well. And you could be saving right now and then having to be frugal, but you still need to give. You're doing it well. So keep doing what you're doing, Sagittarius. For those of you that are, you know, having a rough time. Let me see. Yeah, again, this energy right here, don't be afraid of it. That's what I was really going to tell you. This energy right here, don't be afraid of it. For those of you guys that are having a hard time, this courage, like, you cannot avoid the Queen of Wands energy. Because, for example, and what your passions are, for example, and I feel like if you want a very specific job or to go to a very specific school or to get a very specific career, whatever, or have a very specific person, keep your standards, again, as long as they're pure to your heart. But yeah, do not let that other thing discourage you, because this shit is about to bring you some independence. And a lot of things that you may have felt like you were losing, some type of, like, you weren't really invested into your hobbies and shit like that, you're gonna have a major change in how you feel about life. So, okay, Sagittarius, I said I would stop, so I love you, goodbye. Have a great night, you guys. I really enjoyed reading for you. You guys is the best. So, if you guys have any comments or, you know, need to tell me something to look into, let me know. Drop it down below for me. Bye. Love you guys. Be safe. Be safe.